Parents and students, well, we thought we'd update you again with another video. I hope you don't mind these videos. Sometimes they're a little more personal than just an email. But we wanted to update you on a few things and also answer some questions that we've been hearing through the grapevine. First and foremost, I want to remind everybody that we are all one family at the high school. And whether you're in a virtual classroom or in person, this is the type of communication we'll be giving all year. And we don't want anyone to feel left out. And we will do our best to make sure that you feel that you are under the high school umbrella. One of the big questions that we've received is, what happens if my student gets sick and has to be out of school for 72 hours, or in the event they have to be out for 10 or 14 days? Well, the way the high school is set up and the way we have digitized our curriculum model and having non-assisted guided lesson delivery, students will still be able to receive those lessons at home. It's a perfect model. Some people in education call it a flipped classroom. That does not mean students be watching videos all the time. It just could be in a government class, their assignment could be watch the debate tonight. So that is perfect. Then we have 92 teachers in the school that are going to live both in in-person and also a virtual classroom. Many of them will be live streaming their classroom. If your student is in one of those classes that are being live streamed, they will be able to live stream right into the classroom. Students will be notified if their class section is being live streamed, so that will be no problem. But let's say they're a self-contained in-person class, and what do? First, they'll watch that unguided lesson delivery, so they'll understand the content. And then the class activity, if they have questions, they can communicate directly with the teacher. Again, it's the best model out there, and I'm confident that we'll be able to do it well. And I apologize, I'm reading off some notes today just because I don't want to miss anything and I want to make sure that everybody has all the information. Scheduled pickup is this Thursday, August 27th. Please remember that all fees and final form documents must be done prior to coming to school. If by chance you don't have computer access, we will have computers available at school that you can pay your fees and do your final forms on. There will be a line, we will be social distance, people will have masks on, you will wind on the first floor, and then upstairs there will be a medicine drop-off. So if your student takes medicine during the day here at school, please drop that off to the clinic that will have a table at scheduled pickup. If you feel uncomfortable coming during scheduled pickup, that's okay. We will have schedules available online this coming weekend. Please know, the schedule was a huge jigsaw puzzle to put together. Counselors are working on conflicts right now. We're looking at moving some classes. So if by chance your student's schedule is not complete, there will be a stop sign on it. The counselor will reach out to those students, and we will make sure everybody has a complete schedule, both in person and in the virtual classroom, by our first day of all students, which is September 8th. So please have confidence with us and give us some grace until we get that accomplished. If there is inclement weather, please know that we will have an alternate plan of getting in the building to make sure no one gets wet if it's raining and things like that. But we will make sure everyone is socially distant. For the virtual classroom students, we do have textbooks for you in some of your classes. We also have some packets for you that teachers want you to have at home. We will have a drive-through textbook and supply pickup on Tuesday, September 1st. Know that that's coming. We have a great system developed, and teachers are working hard putting those supply materials together. If you are wondering about supply list for all classes, at the high school we don't provide supply list because we run over 600 courses and it would be difficult to tell you everything you needed. So we wait to the first day of school. Teachers will have syllabi that they will give every student, and that's where you'll know what supplies to get for each one of your classes. the virtual classroom new student freshman senior day. So if you are a new student to the district in our chose virtual classroom, or you're a former Sycamore High School student, meaning that last year you were face-to-face, but this year you chose virtual classroom, we're going to have for the freshmen and the seniors a Google Hangout as a transition day at noon on Wednesday, September 2nd. Please look for that information coming. We just want to make sure everybody's comfortable and you get to meet some camp counselors, because on September 3rd and 4th, we're doing the in-person transition day. Half the freshmen and half the seniors come in on Thursday, half the seniors, half the freshmen come in on Friday. Know that on Thursday, it is letters A through K, and on Friday, it's letters L through Z. Our first communication went out, we had the alphabet a little mixed up. It's been a long time since we were in school, so our alphabet's a little rusty. So we finally got it right. A through K on Thursday, L through Z on Friday. The digital parent orientation information for all families, meaning the packet that we used to mail home, we digitized it. And that is going to be emailed on Wednesday, September 2nd. So you'll have that information prior to the end of the week, of next week, and prior to the transition days. Lunchroom payment procedures, look for an email later this week. The PTO put a fantastic email together, or a video, to show you how that's going to work in the lunchroom. Because students, we don't want them touching the keypad, and there's going to be an app, and the students will just have a QR code, and they'll put it in front of the scanner, and then it will register who's getting lunch that day. If your student doesn't have a phone, that's okay. We have an alternative plan as well, but we want to try to keep that as safe as possible. Right now, we're working on the lunch system, and what does lunch look like? We're having some difficulty with it, but I know that we're going to come up with a great plan to make sure everybody's safe. We, for sure, will have people socially distanced in the cafeteria, and I don't want any parent worried about that. Know that we have put procedures in place in this school to keep everyone safe. We did give you a video of what the entrance would look like, how our hallways will be separated. We're expecting some additional signage next week that we'll have up in the building so that everybody can follow the procedures set in place. Parents, if you can just do me one big favor, please talk to the students about adhering to the safety regulations that we put in place. We will get through this, but we need everybody to be on the same page and play this game we call school in a safe manner. Masks are a must. Social distance is a must. We want students in this building, and we will do it right. We want our students in the virtual classroom to have the best experience possible. That's why 92 of our teachers are living in both worlds, and we're live streaming a lot of our classes. I hope this video was helpful to give you some updates. I know that the absence thing was worrying a lot of people. Hopefully that made sense. Know that when we take attendance during the day, it's going to be second bell for everybody, and then individual classroom teachers will communicate to Mr. Weigel, our attendance monitor, and then he'll communicate home if there is an issue with somebody missing a class. Again, I hope you have a great week. Look for some more information coming. We're right around the corner and we'll be in school. So we're excited to start this school year, whether it's in person or virtual. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and go A's.